The morning of creating this video, my YouTube suggestions had a video about artificial intelligence not being able to count the number of R's in strawberry. A link to a video which goes into a bit more detail is linked in the description. Being curious, I asked both ChatGPT and Google Gemini how many R's were in Hertfordshire. So, can AI help me plan my trip? Although I have some knowledge of AI and sometimes use it in researching trips, I am of the view that it's a case of using the right tools for the job. In this video, I'm going to plan a trip, partly to visit the National Space Centre in Leicester and get a chance to visit with my family. So I start by writing a general statement for the AI tools, basically Google Gemini and ChatGPT, to help me plan a trip. The statement: I am planning to visit the National Space Centre in Leicester on a Sunday with my brothers, nieces and nephews. However, I want to go on a Saturday with my dad and explore Leicester. Can you help me in planning my trip? Whenever I've used Google AI, the previous version was called Bard in the past, I didn't find it much different to just Googling it. With the newer version, and perhaps the way I phrased the statement, I found it understood that the Saturday would be different to the Sunday. I then asked it about staying somewhere for the night, and it suggested some places. And if you're looking for somewhere to stay on your next trip, we have an affiliate link in the description. Finally, I asked whether travelling by train or car would be better, although I did malform the question. It did understand what I was trying to say, with its data coming from Google Maps. If you're looking for a quick overall guide, then Google Gemini AI may be useful. I've used ChatGPT when researching trips in the past, and as an example, today I asked ChatGPT for pubs that serve food in Leicester, and it gave a list of pubs that serve food. But I wanted to know which pubs also served vegetarian or vegan food, and asked it to provide a list of those. Doing the same on Gemini provided answers, but required a bit more digging through the results. Back to the statement, the results gave a reasonable overview of the situation and gave some reasonable things to do on the Saturday with my dad. And for the Sunday, gave what I think is a better suggestion of things to do at the British Space Centre. The places to stay question suggested some of the big low budget hotels, and the question about travelling by car or train gave a good overview. However, the train prices were off. Overall, the ChatGPT response was more rounded and felt a little less flashy. So, can AI help me plan my trip? If you're looking to just ask AI if it can help you plan your trip to a particular location, then I would say it depends on what you're looking for, and it can depend on how you ask the question. It can give you a broad guide of things to do, but I found it very touristy. And my view of the current AI models are that they have limited bandwidth, so you need to refine down what you are asking, either by asking a more detailed question or asking the AI to refine based on its answers. You probably shouldn't use AI alone. For example, after using the AIs, I just Google search Computer Museum in Leicester, and found the Retro Computer Museum. Something both my dad and myself may enjoy more than the older history museums in the centre of Leicester. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and please hit the like button if you did, or the dislike if you didn't. And feel free to leave a comment on what you liked or didn't. And if you're interested in either taking a single trip or hopefully several around the UK, then consider subscribing to the Trip 4 channel. We've also included links to help you plan a trip to Leicester in the description.